Miss Grand International 2022 is Brazil!
Hey pageant fans, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day I share with you my final predictions for Miss Grand International 2023. After weeks of challenges and competitions, the time is finally here. I have to say that this year's edition has been most difficult to narrow down my top favorites, as there are so many deserving women in this year's batch. Without any further ado, let's start my top 20 countdown. Starting out my top 20 is Miss Cambodia. I was feeling the energy that Cambodia gave on stage. She gave the right amount of attitude during swimsuit and was regal during evening gown. Next up was Miss Grand Nigeria. I've been amazed by Nigeria's beauty since the beginning. I loved her evening gown style. The color was glowing on her skin tone, and she was serving fierceness during swimsuit. Miss Grand Bolivia was one of my favorite during swimsuit. I also enjoyed her evening gown performance, and considering she was one of the first coming out in evening gown, she was one of the green goddesses of the night. Miss Grand United Kingdom was giving sass on stage. I loved her gown choice, and I absolutely loved the color on her skin tone. My 16th spot goes to Miss Grand Ukraine. Ukraine's evening gown was one of my favorites. It was quite different and I loved the color on her. I just wished that they changed her hairstyle during swimsuit. Miss Grand Puerto Rico was giving me fire to desire. Her gown was one of my top 3. I loved the feather boa, and she gave a fierce performance during swimsuit. Myanmar was a performer on stage. She looked very expensive and regal during evening gown. I loved the ear cuffs, and I loved her hair down during the swimsuit competition. Lucky number 13 goes to Miss Grand Paraguay. Paraguay gave a stellar performance during swimsuit and evening gown. Her hair was screaming Miss Grand International, and I enjoyed the drama she gave during the evening gown competition. Up next is the crowd favorite, Miss Grand Thailand. I felt that Thailand gave a decent performance during swimsuit and gown. I was hoping for another gown as I saw too much green by this point, but she did carry it well. Next up, we have Miss Grand India. India performed very well on stage. I loved her look during the night. This to me is by far her best hair and makeup to date, and I loved her gown because it reminded me of the Little Mermaid. My 10th spot goes to Miss Dominican Republic. This queen is definitely a performer both on and off stage. I do prefer her hairstyle during the first swimsuit competition, and I enjoyed that cape during evening gown. I was in love with Venezuela's gown. She looked very expensive and regal. She definitely reminded me of the Miss Grand International trophy. She was also definitely enjoying herself during swimsuit. Netherlands for me is the face of the pageant. Her beauty was perfection on stage, her styling was unique, and she had a very commanding presence. Lucky number 7 goes to Miss Grand Canada. Canada was definitely sassy during swimsuit and classy during evening gown. I'm enjoying the vibe that she gives on stage, and I'm in love with her beauty. USA definitely aced both parts of the competition. She was one of the best divas of the night. She definitely has the drive to be the next queen. My fourth runner-up goes to Miss Grand, Czech Republic. This queen has a face of an angel. I love her performance during swimsuit and gown. She was very royal and grand, and I know that she has great communication skills. My third runner-up goes to Miss Grand, Vietnam. Considering she comes from the host country, she definitely has a lot of pressure on her belt. However, I feel that she's really enjoying her moments, and she's definitely one of the Asians to beat in this year's competition. My second runner-up is Miss Grand, Philippines. Philippines definitely has a lot of pressure in this year's competition, as the Philippines have been doing very well these past few years in Miss Grand International. She's definitely a standout from the rest of the contestants, and I feel that she could even place higher if she performs well during the telecast. My first runner-up goes to Miss Grand, Indonesia. Indonesia definitely grabbed everyone's attention during the preliminaries. She looked like the queen of all queens in that gown, and she was definitely radiating the attention from the audience. And of course, the queen of the night, my choice for this year's Miss Grand International 2023 is Miss Grand, Colombia. My jaw dropped when I saw Colombia come out with that hat. I did not expect that reveal, and I'm pretty sure that she wowed everybody else that watched her perform. She has been a standout since day one of competition, and she really is the queen of the catwalk. She has great communication skills. She definitely is the total package for Miss Grand International.
So that's the reason I'm here. I'm just enjoying this because I've sacrificed a lot of things in my life, but now I just want to do it with joy, because what you do with joy gives joy to humanity, to the world, and that's what I think the world needs. So thank you.
And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support for this Miss Grand International journey. I'm looking forward to the competition, and regardless of the outcome, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fabulous one. Till my next video, the countdown begins. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be my Miss Grand International 2023 review. Take care and stay safe, and remember, hu guai zahao.